Hello guys, welcome back guys, RM103 here, back with another video. Today we are going to be rating the Minecraft structures. I'll be rating them on loot and appearance. Starting out with the Jungle Temple. Well, I personally do not like the Jungle Temple. It's not the best. I hate the design. It's just cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. That's all it is. And pretty much every time I go find one or go into one, all I get is like rotten flesh or bones or things like that. I normally don't get anything good from them. So they're gonna be going D tier. You know, actually, hold on.
Stay friends forever. We can give this whole town something to talk about. We don't gotta pretend, don't gotta dance around it. No, I've been dreaming about a midnight, all night kind of kiss, making up for everything we ever missed. Yeah, there's something about your sweet smile.
Just go in and just delete. I just don't find the point in it. Another fortress. I'm gonna give this one a B, because I like the appearance and the loot's sometimes pretty good. It's like one of the only places you can find forest armor and iron, sometimes diamonds. So I do like the loot and what they look like. So we're going to see the monument. Monument is going to see because monument looks really cool. I like the look of it. It just doesn't have good loot. Although if you consider the prismarine stuff loot, that it's the only area where you can actually find the loot. So that's the only loot is the prismarine or prismarine chart, dark prismarine, and then prismarine. The ocean ruins, just literally. I don't have to say anything else about those. I hate them. Mine shafts. They get a C. While the loot could be a little bit better, I do like the thought of having a mine shaft where people have been digging, where people have been at. It just looks so cool the way they made it, and I think it was 2017 they added supports to the mine shaft just to make it look more realistic, and I just like the look of it. Now this is a new. This is a new one. It's going in B. We're next going C. And going D. Because while I like the big spear, it doesn't have any loot. All that's in there is a amethyst shard, something like that. So yeah. The well's gonna go and just delete. There's no point in it. The reason I had a well in the first place is because that's the only place you can get water in the desert. Since there's rivers and oceans right by the desert, there's really no need for the well. So literally just delete it. There's no point in it. The Desert Temple. I just love the look of the Desert Temple. The Desert Temple is probably one of the best looking things there are, in my opinion. And pretty much they do have lots of good loot sometimes. While there are a lot of mob loots, there are diamonds are rare but mostly found in here, and so but I'm mainly, the loot's not the best. Basic mob loot, I'm gonna say fossils. I'll put them in D. Here's the reason why. Why they are actually a real structure. They're not the best. They don't give any loot. I just like finding them, and here is the thing. They are so rare. Like, hold on, I'll show you. Minecraft. This is how I found all my structures. See, that's that. I don't know what it's called though. That's that. I don't know what it's called. I can't pronounce it, but it's like the amethyst area. Fossils. Mainly, it says it's found in swamps and deserts. They are so there is a 1 in 64th chance of generate a fossil. So they are very rare. So honestly, in my 7 years playing Minecraft, I have never found a fossil. So y'all know. Shipwrecks. I like them. They're the best. Here's why. I like the appearance. I like how they're like a ship that's sunken. I like the storyline behind them, like they're just a ship. We're sailing across the ocean, sunk. Don't know why. Still a mystery. And then with the shipwreck, if you think about it, there's 2 loot. So you get the chest that's inside the shipwreck. That's not the only thing you get. The chest always has a treasure map, which leading you to buried treasure. So technically, if you think about it, you get 2 loot, but different areas. So I like it. The ruin portal just goes in sea. What I like how kind of tells people like how to make another portal and stuff like that. It's not the greatest. The loot is not the greatest. It basically gives you gold armor. It's nice because if you did not bring, like if it's piglin, you have to have gold armor and they don't attack you. That's nice because most of the time they do have gold armor, and even if they don't have gold armor, they have little blocks above it, and those can be used to make an ingots like armor, 1 armor set. So that's pretty neat, at least. And I did not know this, but portal runes can actually spawn in the Nether too. I did not know that. The stronghold. Why? It's probably the best thing in the world. Basically, it's like the end game. Like you have to go there to fight the Ender Dragon. So it's like the end game. So why it doesn't give you really good loot, but sometimes it doesn't even give you loot. The reason I say it gives you loot is because sometimes if you're lucky, there is a chest in there. 1 chest, the entire thing, it gives you loot. So sometimes the loot ain't the greatest too. So and the dungeon. These are just going in D. Why? They are very handy to make an auto farm, like an XP auto farm, or their skulls is an arrow auto farm. If it's anything handy, like it could zombie, you can get XP from it. Skeleton, you can get a arrow farm, just like a farm basically. And you can turn it into farm, but the loot's not the greatest. Turning it into the farm is probably the best part and the only really useful part of it. So, which is up. Absolute sleep. It's useless. I don't see the point in it. Honestly, I don't really see the point because they're just a place where witches spawn. While they can be good for auto farming witches, and that's where the witches actually spawn, they're just not the greatest. It would probably be better if they got like a remodel. Honestly, they're not the best looking. I just hate the look of them. Village. After going in there. After going in S tier, the village is probably the best part. I love it. It's where the villagers spawn, do trading stuff. And I just love the overall appearance of them. It's just, the village just looks so cool overall, so. And the end city. Bam. Actually going up here. I like the look of them. I like how the towers just stack up. I like, the only part is you know what, it's like where you get the Elytra, but it's a 50-50 chance to get an Elytra. You have to have an in boat to spawn info spots right next to it. If there's no info, then you can find one for if you look for Elytra. But I just like the overall look for it. And plus, the loot's really good. The loot mostly is like enchanted diamond armor, enchanted diamond tools. It could be anything pretty much enchanted. It gives you pretty much everything you get out of it. It's just enchanted. It gives you golden apples, enchanted golden apples. It's like the loot is the best. Woodland Mansion. Well, I like the look of it, but there's not really loot. The only really considered loot is the Totem of Undying. If you want to get Totem of Undying, you have to come here. It's not overall the great items add. So, they're down. The Bastion. I like the look of it. Don't get me wrong. The loot is sometimes questionable, but the loot can be pretty good. Lots of YouTubers I watch, I never get the good loot out of the Bastion, but lots of YouTubers I watch, they either get like inch diamond stuff in it, so it's like their loot's pretty good. Pillager Outpost. Absolutely just see. While I like the look of it, the loot's absolutely sucks. It's not the best, just basically crossbow, it's being the main thing, and so yeah. That's my tier list. Don't forget to let me know what your tier list is. I will leave a link to this thing down in the description. So, by the way, if you don't go follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. There's mine right there. There. Bye.